Thalsomagia. That's what I need to do real quick. We're gonna craft a little bit. Okay, let's see here. We need to make some. I need to make a lightsaber for my character. And I want to make. I think the level 24 one, because it's going to be a while before I can use the 34 one. I don't care about defense rating. So all I need is some Opula Artifice Bond attachments. It's a grade 3 Opula. Good morning. Sorry, I'm streaming. By the way, alright, Opula, that's grade 3, right? No, that's grade, yeah, it's grade 3. So I need power crystals and fragments. So I need quite a few grade 3 things to even make those. So let's send these guys out on harvesting run for grade 3 mats. Power crystals.
You'll be surprised.
Grade 3 artifact fragments. Better send 4 of them out.
This'll keep me occupied.
Artifact fragment. Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
Next thing I want to make is... I don't care about dye modules. Let's see about hilt. Alright, we want level 26 is the next I can make. Mastery Endurance. No, we want to do versatile. Also need those. So I might as well send everybody out on a run to do grade 3 mats.
Very well.
Excuse me.
Not a problem.
Like I don't have better things to do.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, so that's going to cover making the lightsaber for that character. But now let's log out. I want to check what my I'm making gear for my alts because I'm gonna continue the smuggler and Inquisitor storylines, but I want to make some gear for these guys. So he's level 24. My scoundrel's level 26. Okay. Is that Lucas? Oh, he wants to play. Qué bueno que está jugando contigo. Alright, let's see here. 24 is the one that I can make. That's gonna. I don't care about defense rating at all.
Sure. That seems doable.
We'll have her make 2 and see if I can get a crit one out of that. Now, in the meantime, I need to make blaster barrel and augments, and I probably don't have. I do. Versatile. I don't. So I need Phobium Arms Assembly. Which means they need flux and metal.
Already on it, Captain. I'll report when the job is done. You'll be very happy.
I promise nothing less than perfection,
Okay,
Master.
they're all sent out. Yeah, let's log out and let's check here. Probably work on this sorcerer this morning. How much time do I need for this guy? That's gonna be the key. Ah, shit. I gotta love the power flickers, man. Homestead electricity. Turn the air conditioner on, everything's like, ah. What's up, Fernando?
All squared away.
I already did a post about that, actually. I'm gonna do another post this week, but let me link you. I'll give you the short answer here in a second, but then if you want the long answer, you can go watch my video on it the other day. It's not the
Worked out
dire
fine.
news that everyone's claiming it is. It's news, you know?
Great news,
It's
sir.
like, it is what it is. It's a
Get the job
12-year-old
done.
game that, let me pull up the article here. I can't do 2 things at once. That's gonna be this. So we're gonna pull this up. Alright, I'm gonna link this to you. Let me answer the question first. All right, so I linked that, but here's the short version. It's not the dire thing that people think it is. And I'll do another video about it this week upcoming. Yes, it's moving to a company that just basically runs MMORPGs in maintenance mode. But the thing is, Ultima Online and Dark Age of Camelot, which Broadsword runs, still make money, and they still maintain an active player base, and they still produce content at a very slow pace, but they still provide content for those players. The reality is this is a 12-year-old game. Its days of being active development with a new expansion every 6 months, those are gone. This isn't World of Warcraft with, it still has 2 million players. It still has a lot of people playing. Like every time I go to the fleet is just packed with people. Um, but it's a company that the person who's in charge of it um, was one of the people. He was the vice president of BioWare during the time that the Old Republic was being developed. So if there's anyone that's going to be able to run it effectively, it's going to be that person, right? I've seen people making comments about, oh, it's, they're getting rid of everybody. It's only going to be a skeleton crew. That's not true. They're transferring 40 people over. 40 people is not a skeleton crew. A skeleton crew would be like 10 people. So transferring 40 people suggests, I have no evidence to this, but it suggests that they are going to continue to develop content for the game because otherwise they would not need 40 people to run the game in maintenance mode. 40 people means, when you're paying people 60, $80,000 a year, you're putting in at, if you've got people who are
Just
getting
what you
paid
needed?
$6,000 a month minimum, let's say $7,000 a month because of where they're located. 7 times 4, you're looking at 200. Let's say there's $300,000 a month of operating costs for Star Wars: Old Republic, times 12. That means they're still putting in $3.5 million per year of money into Star Wars: Old Republic. That wouldn't happen if the game was being put into maintenance mode. Second of all, Dark Age of Camelot and Unreal Online, um, those two games are developed and published by Broadsword. That's not the case with Star Wars: The Republic. EA is remaining as the publisher. Broadsword is just becoming the new developer. EA would not continue to maintain their, portion of that as a publisher if the game wasn't still making money. So the game is still making money. It's still going to be actively developed with a smaller crew. Is it going towards maintenance mode? Absolutely. It is absolutely going towards maintenance mode. I don't care. It's a 12-year-old game. I don't expect them to produce new content every 3 months. Like if it got one expansion per year or one patch per year with new content, I'd be fine with that. I've played this game since launch. I've gotten 12 years of enjoyment out of it. It doesn't matter to me. There are great new Star Wars titles being developed. Jedi Survivor was amazing. You know, they have new games coming out in the Star Wars universe. We have the upcoming Ubisoft open world game. It's great to have Star Wars: Old Republic, and it's great to play it, but there are other Star Wars things that are coming out. They're going to be bigger and better and newer and everything else. So it's not the it's not the death knell that people claim it is. I would say the game still has a good, another 5 years in the tank, at least. But it's not doom and gloom. It's not great news, but it's also not, oh my god, the game is dead. That's not what it is, and way too many people have made those claims. So I'll talk about it later next week, but that's the short version. You can watch the video I just linked, Fernando. ¿Lucas está durmiendo o no quiere jugar? Está cansado. Okay. No vi Frodo esta mañana. No sé si está aún jugando o no. ¿Qué pasa, Lucas? Oh, es buen muchacho. Sí. there. Shut up. He's looking at me going, maybe I should go see Daddy. All right, let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna make a lightsaber for my Sith character. But first, I have to make some of these Opula bonded attachments. Well, let's make
See
5
when
of
I have
these.
something.
All right. Also, let's look at color crystals. Actually, do I want to make a color crystal for my character? Because he's already got a red color crystal in his lightsaber. Can I make any? Probably not. I probably better look at the level too, because I don't know. Oh, is this tradable, by the way? This one I have right here? Let's just give that to my alt, since I already have that one on me. Alright, Chris is on her way out. What's up, Babylonia? Good morning to you too as well, man. Hey, man. Today, in about 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 4 hours, about 4.5 hours, we got the Xbox Showcase at Starfield Direct, baby. I can't wait, Babylonia. It's gonna be good, man. I hope you're ready, Derek. Let's roll. I'm really excited. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, I do need to make a lightsaber hilt. 22 or 24? Well, let's focus on the lightsaber first. I'll make, actually, I think I did a couple. Let's get a crit version of these. Oh no, that was the other character I did it on. Yeah, Fernando, that's where I'm at too, Fernando. It's like, I was talking about this with Mujin last night when I was streaming Diablo 4. I was like, man, even if the game moves into maintenance mode, which it won't at the moment, but even if it were moving into maintenance mode, there is so much content in Star Wars: The Old Republic. So much content. Like, Sergius is new here. He joined as a member of my channel a couple days ago, and he said he's new to Star Wars: The Old Republic. He's just getting started because he saw some of my videos like a couple months ago and decided to try the game. And he's having a great time. And he's like, and I'm like looking at that, going, if you're a new player coming into Star Wars: The Old Republic, 12 years in, and that's probably rare, but let's say that happens, you have 12 years of content at your disposal. Just the base game, just the base storylines for the 8 origin classes. That's 200 hours of entertainment. Side quests, planetary quests, world quests, exploratory quests, flashpoints. Just that level 1 to 50, you know, chunk of content with the base game. There's probably, I would argue, 350 to 400 hours of content just there. And then you have all the expansion content for all the expansions: Hut Cartel, Revan, Knights of the Eternal Empire 1 and 2, Onslaught, Legacy of the Sith, all the patch content in between, Strongholds. There's 1,000 hours. There's 1,000 hours of entertainment to be had for anybody who wants to play Star Wars: The Old Republic. And guess what? All of it free to fucking play. You don't have to pay a subscription to access all of that. So I look at that and I'm like, even if the game were to go into maintenance mode tomorrow, there's 1,000 hours of entertainment for people. And now if you've already played the game for 10 years, you've gotten your enjoyment out of it. Bubbaloni says that I've been looking forward to Sunday morning for change. Yeah, man, I'm stoked. Like uh, I'm gonna have a hard time in September because Baldur's Gate 3 drops and then like within a couple of days of each other. It's like, uh, I will say the good thing is that there's such a contrast between Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield that I'll be able to satisfy my fantasy and my science fiction fixes at the same time. I'm really looking forward to that.
Think you'll like this.
On a Star Wars: The Republic front, though, Old Wounds drops on the 13th, which I think is like, what is today? Today's, I don't even know the date today. 2 more days, so we'll probably patch the morning of Tuesday. And I can't wait because I've enjoyed the legacy of the Sith storyline. Like, I can't wait to figure out what's up with Darth Malgus because we got him locked away in that prison cell, and that Ruins of Null Flashpoint was really fun. I put up the video of that the other day. I had a lot of fun doing it. All right, let's try to make a couple of these lightsabers because I'm making these for my alt. I don't care about defense. Did they? Oh, that's why I'm looking at the wrong one. Onslaught lightsaber, level 24. Let's see if I can get a crit version of this. I could make 3. Oh no, I can make 1. Why can I only make 1? Oh, because I need more bonded attachments.
You finally trust me to do something.
What I'm sitting here doing this morning, everybody, is I'm making a lightsaber for my Sith Inquisitor, who's level 24, and I'm also making some blaster stuff for my Scoundrel Smuggler, who's level 26, because I got to finish those 2 storylines because one's on Coruscant, one's on Dromund Kaas, and I've got like 1 more session for each one to finish those planets, and then I'm going to complete the planetary overviews as well. I'm going to try to get those done sometime this month. But I've also got Onslaught. I've also got the Old Wounds launching this week in a couple of days, so I'll be busy with that. But I want to get those finished so I can complete those storylines and get those published to the channel. So I'll be doing those this month at some point. But I want to get these prepped because I want to make some goodies for those guys first. And I'm also working on arms tech because this guy's almost capped with artifice. You know, I'm 600 plus. I don't really care if I'm at the cap or not, especially now that I know, I don't foresee them launching new content that's going to go beyond level 700 for a long time. So I don't, if they even ever do. So I don't care about going beyond 700. All right. I'm gonna hold on to that crystal. That's not bound or anything. I don't care about orange, but I'm gonna give that to my Sith just so that he can have a crystal. Because it's got, actually, he might not be able to use that. I didn't think about that. What level is this? I don't think crystals matter. I don't remember. Well, but it says, I'm kind of hoping they combine the Star Wars Toadster to make a server like Guild Wars 2. I can't bring myself started over just next legs. Correct. So someone asked me this the other day, Babylonia. They were complaining about the inflation. on the legacy servers. And I said, well, they've started to implement changes to help with that, right? Like the fast travel costs and everything else. But here's the thing. The only way to completely get rid of inflation is to have a new server, which is what EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, Lord of the Rings Online have done with those, progression servers. But it's not so easy to do that with Star Wars: The Republic because I'm the first person to admit I love new servers, but I won't do it in Star Wars: The Republic. Why won't I do it on Star Wars: The Republic? Because my fucking legacies. Like the legacy is not going to transfer over to the new server, and I've got, on this server, for example, I'm level 36 legacy on this server. I don't know what I am on the other server because I haven't checked in a while because that's the server I play with my brother. And then I have the European server where I started years and years and years ago. But I've been focused on this server for like 2 years now. And there's no way I want to give up 2 years of work to start over at Legacy 0 again. Fuck that. Like, if they could make a way to transfer the legacies, I might consider it.
Did what you
But
asked.
legacies don't transfer, so it's like, why would I want to start over on a brand new server? Uh-uh. Let's deconstruct this, see if I can get a purple out of it. Hope. Oh, that's the Dragon Pearl one. So they're like, you already know it. Oh, well then I just need a Crate Dragon Crystal, or Crate Dragon Pearl, which I can buy right here. I need 2 Crate Dragon Pearls to make this lightsaber. It's this person, right? Oh, no, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's this one. Crate crystal, please. Give me 2. I will take 2. Crate dragon pearls. 1. Do I have enough to buy 2? I hope so. Okay, I did. Iwanawanga. Alright, let's make this awesome lightsaber for my... Alright, Dragon Pearl Onslaught lightsaber. This is going to be for my Sith character. Let's make that shit.
See you when I have something.
Okay, now I need to make some hilt for it, which is going to be level 22. We want versatile, right? Yes. Let's craft 2 of these to see if I can get a crit version out. And I already have the color crystal, so hold on to that. Alright, that's going to be a few minutes. Let's switch over to the arms tech, dude. And see what we got over there. Somebody is crying outside. I think it's probably Smeagol. Something else I need to do on this server is I need to go finish up my mercenary because he's on he's on Corellia, so I only have about 2 hours to finish the storyline for Corellia, and I'll have the Bounty Hunter legacy completed on this one too for the origin story. Hey, who just came in? Chris didn't close the door. Chris is putting one of the chairs in here because if she doesn't, we had to take the chairs out, the chair that Smeagol usually used to sleep on because we had one of the, it's a long story. This block house, the screens are installed on the outside and mounted to the block wall, and the carpenter couldn't install the one in the living room area very well because there's metal plating inside the block wall to mount the window in, and his screws hit the metal plating, and he didn't have metal screws, so his screws only went in like an inch instead of like 2 inches deep. And yesterday morning, the cats like to jump in that window and they sleep in there, and it's a slatted window, and their bodies push against the screen, so the screen fell out last night. So we had to pull the chairs out last night because we don't have a ladder. And Smeagol's in here getting upset because the only other chair is already occupied by Lucas. He gets cranky. Alright, let's see here. I need to make a blaster pistol. right? What did I already did some things. So let's decon everything I got here. Shit, I got a bunch of stuff in here I need to, I guess this is the only thing I can decon. Gosh darn it. Sergilus Onslaught Blaster Pistol. Nice. Alright, so that's the rare. Okay, I need Seriglass, which means I'm going to have to go to the, I need to go up to the fleet to see if I could even get that. But I also need some more Phobium arms. Phobium, Phobium, Phobium. So we need... Why does it say I can only make 2 of those? I've got the components to make way more than 2.
Should be easy enough.
Yeah, I can make 4 of them. Alright, that's grade 3. So let's send these guys out for more grade 3 stuff.
Already on it, Captain.
Scavenge metal. Insulating flux.
Normally I charge for this.
Alright, let's go up to the fleet. But it would be really cool, like you said. It would be cool what Bubbleman was suggesting. If they did a server merge for Star Wars: The Old Republic, I'd be happy with that. I just don't want to lose my legacy, and that would be the one reason I wouldn't switch to a new server. Even if they offered a new server, like the inflation doesn't bother me. Like I don't use the broker that often. I'd go do my own shit. Like the only issue with legacy servers is the inflation. That's it. I mean, also I'm on the fleet right now. We're gonna run around. There's people fucking everywhere. Like, I lag on my, 1080 every time I come in here, because it's like there's so many people in here. Just look at this. There's just fucking people everywhere. Like there are no population issues with this game. So they don't need to do legacy servers. Excuse me, progression servers. Because they still have very healthy populations. So it would be interesting to see if they could do the infrastructure to do a mega server like ESO or something, or like you said, the Guild Wars 2. By the way, I played Guild Wars 2 some more yesterday, Babylonia. I'm gonna try to get my I'll work because I'm gonna use the money you gave me to do some crafting soon. But I gotta get through I want to get through the Hunter story all the way to the Act 3 when you get to the city, and then I'm gonna turn around and do the Asura all the way to Act 3. And then I can only do 2 characters on that account because it's like a basic account. So I'm gonna do those 2 characters up through Act 3, and then I'm gonna do some crafting. I doubt I would want to play something else because I really like the Hunter and I really like the Elementalist. So those 2 are gonna provide me with plenty of entertainment. And then I have to make the decision. I doubt I'm gonna have time to do it this fall. If Guild Wars 2 is still going, because I'll get those 2 characters just to play the base game, which is like up to level 50 or something. That should give me enough entertainment to fill out the rest of the year. And then if I really want to get into it, I can go with the all-in-one pack, which is it's like $100 for all the expansions together. But that's a next year thing. I already got Baldur's Gate 3 has been pre-ordered forever. I got my Game Pass subscription. By the way, like I didn't realize that I didn't check, but I know they launched the trailer for that Return to Moria game for Lord of the Rings on the Xbox channel. I was checking this morning, so I'm like, is that going to be a Game Pass game? Because if that's going to be a Game Pass game, I'm going to be playing that whenever it comes out. Because I remember covering that like a couple years ago when it was announced. I mean, it's dwarves. It's dwarves and it's Lord of the Rings. I'll definitely play it. Well, it says I've been playing on my Steam account. Give us to sending a friend request from it. Awesome. Yeah, it's Renfail, same as everywhere else. I hardly ever use my Steam account, but I have been using it for that. All right, blaster pistol. It's this one, right? I need Seriglass. I hope I have enough mats to buy this. I do not. Probably because they're... Are they locked to characters? That's something I just don't know. Oh yeah, that's that new blaster I got the other day. Check this shit out. Like, so I got these with Mujin the other day. So I totally changed my blasters. Look at this. They got like clips on them. I need better lighting here. Then get lighting over here. They got like clips. I just found these to be really cool looking pistols, man.
A worthy task.
And I was like, oh, I'm totally switching my cosmetics to these. Pew, pew. I just thought that was cool. All right, Seriglass. Let's let's log over and check the other character real quick, because he might be able to buy it. Or he might have burned up all his currency buying those crate crystals. Here's Smeagol. He took his chair, now that mommy put it in here. Hey. You big boy, Smeagol. He's just happy. He's like, I got my chair. Seriglass. Can I buy it? Nope, I am out of... I think I'm out of... How do I... What currency is this? Scrap Jawa junk. How do I even see that? It must be in my guild bank. Oh no, it's this right here. Scrap Jawa junk. Oh, I still have plenty. Seriglass, we need to buy 2. 1, yep. And 2. So we'll send that to my smuggler. Okay. Let me not get sidetracked here. Hang on. Let's decon these 2. And pray for a crit. Yes. Got the crit. Alright. Now. Lightsaber hilts. Level 24, 26. It's 22. Alright, I need a power capacitor. And another Opula. I need 2 Opula bonded. Which means I need some more tier 3 stuff. So before I get sidetracked, tier 3, go get some power crystals.
You finally trust me to do something.
Go get some artifact fragments. Go get some... Where are they at? So,
Love the result.
power crystal.
Sounds like a plan.
Artifact fragments.
Very well.
Alright. Go back to this and say lightsaber hilt. I needed power capacitor. Power capacitor. Alright, so we're gonna hold on to that. Is there a mailbox around here? Yep. Ooh, there's a lore item too that I missed. so I need to send these. Fuck, I gotta remember the name of my characters. Hold up. Well, I know that one of them goes to Telenthor. And that's gonna be... Come on now, how come I can't open up my inventory? These go to Telenthor. Yes. And while we are waiting, go back to him. Doing the crafting dance between this character and that character. I will take those, please. Don't forget to click the lore object. Alright, where am I at here? We were making... Was it the blaster we were making? I forget now. Doing too many things at once. Blaster pistol, yeah, it's this thing right here. Oh, cool, yeah, work on it. So you're gonna make that. And blaster barrels. Now we need to focus on this. Level 26. I'm not gonna waste the mods, I think. Those power capacitors were expensive, and I can use those for higher level stuff. So let's just make sure I don't have one in my inventory. I don't. So we'll make one of these. I can't. I need another phobium arms thingy.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, can I make shotguns too? I forgot about that. No. Wieldable? Yes. Shotguns. There we go. Onslaught shotgun. Okay, I need to make one of those for my character too. So, I'm gonna need some more phobium arms thingies. Just craft maximum amount of those possible. And then I may need to go get some more coffee. Smeagol, you're in like
Just what you
hardcore
asked for.
bath mode. Alright. Blaster. Oh wait, no, I wasn't making augments. I gotta make an augment too. Fuck. So first up, we need to make. What did I just make? Yeah, the phobium things. So first up, we're gonna make a versatile barrel. Then we need to make the augment. That's endurance and power. 2 5 power. 10 accuracy? I think I'll take overkill. Yeah, overkill is what I want. Alright, need one more foamium. Phobium. Okay, once I get that done. "40 seconds. And at some point this month, I'm gonna work on getting this guy's arms tech all the way up to 600. So that I can actually make gear that's current for my character. Because he's what, level 71? So, and I'm way ahead of the curve. Like, we're in the Shadow of Revan expansion. Mujin and I have been working on that, and I'm already level 71, and that content's only like level 55 or something. But it scales you down, so like we're a little over leveled. It's all good. All right, let's make the
I am
overkill
trained
augment.
to do such things.
That should be everything I need to make the blaster stuff that I need to send over to the other characters. So let's go back to my lightsaber dude. I should be able to get everything crafted now and sent over to my Sith Inquisitor. And then he will be ready to continue his adventures on Drummond Kos. T-minus 4 hours until Xbox Showcase and Starfield Direct. Ah.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
By the way, anybody that wants to play Diablo 4 or is playing Diablo 4, Lance Gila was just saying in Discord that he's playing this morning if anybody wants to go and do any multiplayer. And if you need an invite to the clan, we are the Ravens Syndicate, also in Diablo 4, so look us up. Looks like for the meantime, I think we're going to be doing some Diablo 4 on Thursday nights, multiplayer. Tuesday nights, I play Star Wars: The Republic with Mujin. Anybody wants to join us here, we're on the Starforge server. Thursday nights, we're doing some Diablo 4 multiplayer. Wednesday nights, we were doing tabletop on Starfinder, and I think there may be some tabletop stuff. Not I think, I know there's tabletop stuff coming up that I'm going to be involved in. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, which I think is also going to be Wednesday nights. Which, by the way, I was going to ping you, Babylonia. Now that I know we're wrapped up Starfinder, I think Wednesday nights will work perfect if that works for other people. Just fill the slot that we just voided. Alright. Power capacitor. Alright, so I have the lightsaber, I have the crystal, I just need to make the hilt. Ah, fuck, I'm missing. Okay. That's fine. I need 2 Opula Artifice bonded attachments. 1, 2.
Finally trust me to do something.
And then I need a augment modification enhancer, which I think I can find right here. Augment. Alright, so we're just waiting on the 2 Artifice bonded attachments. You guys are testing today? Okay, perfect. But yeah, that works for me. I think Wednesday nights are going to be perfect because I'm already, I'll just keep those nights open so I don't, that works perfect for me. I gotta admit, I did not expect that Starfinder module to end in a cliffhanger like that. That was a surprise ending for me. I literally thought we had 2 or 3 more sessions. And then we got to the end and I was like literally as we were getting to the end, I was flipping through the pages in Fantasy Grounds. I was like, is there nothing more? And then it literally has that paragraph where it's like, oh no, this is the end, this is what's happening, and then if you want to know more, get the next module. And I was like, no, I don't like cliffhanger endings. But that's a great way to like buy another PDF, have a subscription to Paizo. I was like, it's a brilliant strategy on their part, a brilliant marketing move to be like, oh, you liked this? You want more? Get a subscription at Paizo. Get the next book. Really smart on their part. All right, craft this thingy. All right, that's a 6-minute craft. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Oh, they totally did it on purpose. Totally. I'm gonna go see if there's another cup of coffee left and hit the head. I'll be back in a couple minutes, everybody. I got up to go to the bathroom and get coffee, and Smeagol just stole my chair. Come on, buddy. You gotta go back to your chair. That's Daddy's chair. Come on. Oh, you big baby. I'm sorry. I know that you want the big chair. That chair has a cushion, Daddy. All right. 1 minute, 30 seconds left, and then we can send all this stuff over to my Inquisitor. And then I will go check to make sure that I got everything to send over to my smuggler. And then we should be good to go. I got the last of my French press, my third cup of coffee. No devil's lettuce this morning. I've been out for like a week. Chris hasn't made a run to make it sound like it's a smuggling thing. She has not gone back to visit her family in a few days, a couple weeks. 95% CPU utilization. Hang when I launch servers. I have no idea. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Sammy, you're in here too? I didn't know you were in here. "13 seconds. Stay on target. Stay on target." Oh, are these, by the way, are these XP packs transferable?
Did what you asked.
It says they're bound. I wonder if they're bound to my legacy or bound to the character. Alright. Oh shit, you know what? I don't know what's the name of my smuggler. Or what's the name of my, hold that thought. Don't remember the name of my Inquisitor. Is it Stigwilla or Ignemio? I think Ignemio is the smuggler. Scoundrel's Ignemio. Stigwilla is the sorcerer. Alright, we're gonna switch over, get that sent, and then we'll go make sure that we've got all the other stuff ready for the smuggler dude stuff. And we should be ready for that. Compose. Stigwell. Boom, boom, boom. Send. Alright. Let's log over to my Arms Tech Bro. Alright, we have the blaster, we have the augment, we have the barrel. So all this can now be sent. Oh wait, we still needed to make a shotgun. Fuck, what did I need to make the shotgun? I forget. Probably more of those phobium things. Nope, we're good. I just need to craft it.
I think you'll be satisfied.
Alright, 5 minutes left on that, so while we're waiting... let's go over to my... go over to my Inquisitor. Dun 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 dun. check your mail, bro. Oh, there's a mailbox right here. Oh, well, thank you very much, sir. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Modify is control right. Oh, the only thing I can do is the color crystal. Okay. So I guess you can't actually mod the other stats because it's not a adaptive piece. But that's fine. I can hold on to this for later. By the way, what does this look like? What does my current lightsaber look like? It's not too bad. What was it? Oh, that was yellow. Yeah. This is the orange. So this is the one I just made. So he's good to go now. Do we have anything in the lightsaber slot? We do not. Oh! You know what's messed up? I had already made him one. Or at least he already had. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I had already made him one previously. I just spent all that time this morning. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Oh, fucking A, man. Let's just, I can't decon that stuff. I'd have to send it over to my other guy. Oh, that's hilarious. Something about devil's lettuce again? Oh my god. Well, all this shit can be sold. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Isn't old age fun, says Valis? Yes. I guarantee, because the last time I played my Inquisitor was like 3 weeks ago, because I've been busy doing the Legacy of the Sith content for a couple of weeks, and then Diablo 4 dropped, so I just completely forgot that I had made that for the character. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, fuck me.
Do you require medical attention?
Oh, that's amazing. Those are all the... Get rid of that.
Be well.
Alright. That shotgun's ready. Alright, there's the shotguns. We can send all these over to... old age. At some point I need to level up my synth weave and my cyber, but that's later. That's what I'm talking about. Like, even if the game were to move over to maintenance mode, there's so much stuff that I still want to do in this game. I'll keep playing Star Wars with the Republic until they release another, online equivalent, Because Jedi Survivor is fun as fuck, but it's not online, it's a single player game. Alright, there should be a mailbox in this cantina. There is not. Map filters, show me mail, please. No mail in here? Really, not one here either. Alright. He's easy on the old shit. Alright, take all of these goodies. Alright, now, this probably isn't even moddable. It's not. So, let's equip the shotgun. Let's equip the pistol. What does this look like? That is an ugly ass pistol. I don't think I'll be keeping that. That doesn't look much better. None of these are gifts. So we can sell at some point. Okay, where are we at? Time-wise, what time is it? 7:30? Yeah, we got time to do something. Those are heroics. We're not going to do those today. I got one more thing I want to check before we decide what we're going to do. Uh-oh, my brother's sending me a bunch of stuff on TikTok. I wonder what's going down this morning. Alright, now I know there was a guy over here who sold like speeders and stuff, and I just want to check because that's the customization. Droid companion, technician, creature companion, cartoon coin. Which one was it?
We hope our inventory will meet your
It wasn't
needs.
you. I wonder which one of these guys it was. Somebody sold
Bumwaka.
mounts.
Womi topi.
Aha! Here it is. So Mujin was giving me shit the other day because I've been running around in this jetpack thing I've had forever, like the HK jetpack that you get. And he's like, you should get speeder. And I'm like, I'm never really worried about speeders. However, I saw this shit this morning. Look at this. Hang on, we're gonna turn that around. Look at that. That thing looks amazing, and I may go ahead and buy that this morning for my. I played this game a long time. I've been saving up. Like, I never buy things with anything. There's also this one, which I don't like as much. I like this one because it's got like the shields, like the blue shields. I'm not a big fan of the color blue like that, but it's not bad. There's also the Cartel Luxury Skiff, which has a droid, and it like look at my character just like lounging. He's like literally, I can't scroll in anymore, but he's like lounging with a bowl of grapes. He's got like a thing of grapes there. Then there's the recreation skiff, which has a bowl of other types of fruits, um, and some grapes on it. But I think I'm gonna go with the Adno Saber Wasp. This thing looks really cool. All right, it's only 25,000 credits. What is the other thing that it uses? Oh, but it says you require friend standing. It's not telling me. It's not red, but the question is, if I buy it, can I not use it? Because hang on, these things are technically all grayed out. Because it says you need Underworld Exchange. How do I check my faction? That's a good question. Character sheet. I don't, where do you check faction? That's something I actually don't know the answer to. I may have to look that one up online. Faction. Open legacy panel. Aha. Why? Reputation. This would be the Underworld Exchange. I don't even see it listed here. Let's do a drop down. There isn't a drop down. Okay. Aha! Maybe if I use the filter. No, it still doesn't show me. Republic. Well, I would hate to spend the money on this speeder. I don't think I can use it because it's in red. It says requires friends standing with the Underworld Exchange, and I don't know where to see the Underworld Exchange faction. Oh, so it's tied to a contraband slot machine. Dear Joey, yeah, I'm wondering because it says in red, but yet it's like it's purple, right? Let's just try to buy it. Yeah, you do not have the reputation rank to use this item. So it won't even let me buy it. Okay. So I have to figure out how to get Underworld Exchange because I actually do want to get this. Because that looks really cool. So maybe that's something I can work on today. We'll see here. Decoration vendor on the fleet has a slot machine. Oh, but there's weekly reputation limits to that. Slot machines are on the fleet, says DR Joey. Alright, let's go look around real quick. Because I know nothing about this, and now I'm genuinely curious. Because I really like the look of that. I don't think I've ever paid attention even where the slot machines are. They were probably right behind me and I didn't even pay attention. Cartel certificate decorations. Aha, item modification session starter. I have genuine curiosity.
Want to make your place into the destination?
Okay.
Stay trendy.
Stay trendy, baby. Oh, that area has it? Alright, I'll go back. I didn't realize that area had the slot machine. I don't know, I'm reading a Reddit thread, man. And there's a delay in chat, so. Alright, so what am I looking for? Am I looking for a slot machine, it says? Reputation vendor.
See anything you like, give me a wink.
Man, I didn't realize there was all this stuff down in here. There's the Bounty Brokers Association.
Bring your creds back anytime.
I've never come down
See
here until
anything
today.
you like? Just let
There's
me know.
tons of amazing stuff down here. But it requires faction with all of these, like the Bounty
Come back
Brokers.
anytime.
So this must be those bounty hunter quests that I haven't done.
Stay alive.
Like, what are these guys? So this is stuff for the house. Galactic Market Kiosk. That's my legacy. This is the cargo bay. Why did it turn my, out of curiosity, my map filters and suddenly turned off the vendors? Don't see them on the map.
Welcome to our market, potential customer. Thank you for your patronage.
hang on, what's this right here? Appearance designer, can you change? Oh, hang on, you said where I'm at. Ah, okay, cool, thank you. So I can't even use this, to be honest with you. It's not clickable for me.
We hope our inventory will meet your needs.
What is the VIP lounge in the fleet? Huh. Never even heard of that
Thank you
either.
for your patronage.
Just get
Welcome to our
tokens from the
market, potential
bartender.
customer.
Yeah, see, I don't even see tokens available. The only tokens that I see are the jukebox tokens. So I must be missing something.
Thank you for your patronage. We hope our inventory will meet your needs. Thank you for your patronage.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting concept. I'll definitely have to dig into it.
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
At a later time, considering I don't. Sorry, maybe show all.
Thank you for your patronage.
Well, thanks for trying to help, DR. I will definitely be digging into that at some point because I would love to get that speeder. I just don't know anything. I didn't even know that stuff existed. So, like I said, I've never been into this area until this morning. I came in here because I was like, oh, I was reading online. I was like, what are these scraps and Jawa junks and stuff for? And people are like, oh, you can go buy stuff for crafting. I was like, well, cool. I don't have to send my guys out to find all the mats. So that was kind of nice to be able to come in here and see all these items that I had never, just no idea. Well, now I want that
See
speeder,
anything
so
you
I'm
like?
gonna have to go.
Just let me know.
Work on it. Oh, they've got crystals, so you don't have to. You don't. Well, again, you need the faction, but this way, oh my, you don't have to like craft the. I need to tell Mujin about this because he was looking for purple dye packs, and I don't necessarily have all the. There's a bunch of stuff in here that
Come back anytime.
I knew nothing about.
I juba the maxa.
What's the difference between these two vendors? Okay, so you sell just like clothing? What are these things? That's a... Oh my. What? I didn't know any of this stuff existed. That's a big ass cannon. That's cool. What's this? That's like a blaster lizard. What's this? A lightsaber? Double bladed. A little pet. Oh no, that's a mount. Oh my. this? Oh, a grand statue of Mandalore for the house? Oh my god, that looks cool as hell. That's a centerpiece hook. Ghost armor, what is this? Don't know, can't look at it. I love my pantsless guy. Man, these blaster rifles are really cool looking with the scope and everything. Oh, look at that lightsaber. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that is awesome. Alright, I definitely need to go work on figuring out how to get Underworld Exchange Faction this week, everybody, because I'm gonna want to get this cosmetic stuff. I love the speeder, but I also love this. That lightsaber is really freaking awesome looking. So I need to go get faction.
Warmy topi.
All right, well that's a later problem, not a today problem.
Take a look.
What's on this vendor?
Everything you see is for sale.
Emote chair. What? No way. A mask. Okay. Another mount. Every time I see these, I can literally hear in my head that weird chirping sound they make in Attack of the Clones. All right, what else we got? That's an interesting outfit. Oh, the meditation chamber. So one of my brother's friends has this. I was talking about this in a live stream a while back. To med your hit points and stuff. That thing is ugly. Ugh. Man, there's other speeders over here I didn't even know about. All right, let's get this one. Oh, that's a thing that follows you around. Okay. It's a pet. Oh my god. That's ugly. Oh, and here's the cybernetics. Okay, so if I wanted to look like a droid, I could get the cosmetic to look like a droid. The blue one. I could just get this. Look at this tauntaun. It's like a warrior tauntaun. How did I not know about this until just now? I guess because I never really got in. I never saw this stuff before.
Come back anytime.
Oh, you've got that tauntaun mount. Nice. Oh, I need to tell Muji to come check this out. Deep gray and dark purple. I bet he'd like that for his character.
Come back
Are those
anytime.
guys the same?
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
Nope. What's this? Fire wasp mount. It doesn't have the shields like the other one has. I like the one with the shields. It's an interesting armor set. It's an interesting little ship. Hover chair. What? Is that a mount? That's a fucking mount. What? That's amazing. Oh, you could do primary black.
Thank you for your patronage.
I might check.
We
that
hope
out.
our inventory will meet your needs.
Where'd that go? Let me go look at that again. Interesting. I'm pretty happy with my brown. I don't like that. Nah. Okay, that has an interesting summon on the lightsaber. Check that out. It like extends and then turns on. That's interesting. Get some eye gear. Well, there's some cool stuff in here I knew nothing about. Cool beans, man. Alright, let's go check some stuff over here. Well, it says just logging to check how busy our station is in the other North American server. It's bustling, which is great. Too probably means less likely they'll combine. Yeah, I don't know if they would combine servers. It's going to be very interesting to see what, if anything, Broadsword will do. Because if they were smart, they would probably just keep running it as it is. Because it's a healthy game, it makes good money, and they just need to, produce more content for it. But I've seen some people are just, how people are about, people make ridiculous things like, this game has sucked ever since the Knights of the Eternal Empire. Onslaught sucked. Legacy of the Sith sucked. Broadsword just needs to completely turn back the clock and like get rid of all the changes that we hated that BioWare did. It's like, that's not how game development works on a live service game, everybody. You can't make you can't just get rid of 2 years of expansions or whatever, Excuse me. Yeah, those were some pretty nice glasses, man. There's lots of cool stuff in here, way more than I thought there was. Yeah, people are just bitchy sometimes. Just bitchy people. Okay. Liam, I believe it's 10 Pacific. Let me go double check. Xbox Direct. I'm gonna drop the link here. Liam, give me 2 seconds here. That's the link to the live stream on YouTube, Liam. 11 a.m. my time, so 3 hours from now. So 10 a.m. Pacific, I believe. But yeah, 3 hours from now is what the countdown says. Notify me, please. Notification on. Because I think I'm just going to sit here and... I normally don't watch the whole thing. Normally I'll catch the highlights. But I think today I don't think I have anything to do today. And as long as the internet's good and everything, I think I'm going to watch the whole thing. Because I'm genuinely curious about like what's coming to Xbox Game Pass. I haven't done a lot of videos on this, guys. But like I'm a big fan of the Game Pass.
Thank you for your patronage.
I see some ridiculous comments made by people who are like, the Xbox sucks, it's not worth it, the PS5 is so much better, there's more exclusives, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't think anybody understands how amazing Xbox Game Pass is in terms of like Game Pass Ultimate, because I get access to tons of games on my Xbox console. I get access to tons of games on my PC. I can cross-play all those games. I can remote play all those games. Like I remember last year I was playing with Maduros. Like we were playing Fallout 76 together, and like I was I remember at one point, like I was playing on the console version, and he was playing on the. I can't remember how we did it, but one of us was on PC and one of us was on console, and like, yeah, I mean, yeah, PS5 has exclusives, so does Xbox, but I love, like, for example, two of my favorite developers, Bethesda and Obsidian Entertainment, are Xbox, or Microsoft, so it's like any games that they develop are going to be delivered to the Xbox. Hang on, I got a kitty cat crying. So we'll see. Um, so I like Xbox. I need to do more Xbox content probably, like for my channel, like talk about upcoming Xbox exclusives and Game Pass games and everything else, because I get a lot of enjoyment and I feel like it's totally worth my subscription. What's up? Mary and Leia just went under the bed, just so you know. What? I did, because they were crying. Mommy was busy, so Mommy didn't tell them to go outside. So now they're in the room. Bubbaloni says, do it like an old school Fallout fan and watch it with commentary by Juicehead. So it says here, Xbox's current lineup: Forza Motorsport, Starfield, upcoming. So it says there's plenty announced but undated projects which people are hoping to see. Fable, Perfect Dark, Avowed. Oh, please show me Avowed. Please. Like, that's so for people who don't know, Avowed is Obsidian Entertainment's first-person RPG set in the same world as the Pillars of Eternity, so Aora. And that reveal trailer was like 4 years ago or something. So, those are the things we would hope to see. Everwild, Hellblade 2 are all things that could appear at Xbox Games Showcase. Xbox exec Aaron Greenberg, what's up? I just plugged it into charge. Says that Xbox fans are going to get more than just CG trailers today, promising that everything that's shown today is either going to be in-game footage, in-game footage, and engine footage, or in-game footage with some cinematics. I'm genuinely excited for obviously there's no date, but the next Fable game I would love to see more about. Avowed, I will lose my life to Avowed when it comes out. Xbox. Starfield Direct. Hang on. It's going to be a deep dive, which is going to promise new gameplay, developer interviews, behind-the-scenes insider information for the upcoming game, which has a release date of September 6th. Man, I'm gonna no life that when it comes out. And like I think Bubbaloni and I were talking about this the other day when at the end of one of our sessions, maybe, or when we were talking about tabletop stuff. I think I can't remember what day we were, but look at the lifespan that Skyrim has had, and if Starfield can have that same type of lifespan, then Bethesda's going to have a mega franchise in their hands, because they haven't done a new franchise in a while. They've got the Elder Scrolls franchise, they've got the Fallout franchise. If they could turn Starfield into a new franchise of science fiction games, that's the next 20 years of my life, until I'm an old man. The next few generations of consoles. All right, let's get rid of this. I don't need this. One thing I do want to do real quick. I might go work on these quests in Manan, which I haven't done before, because I have all these cosmetic items in my inventory for the house, but I need corporation standing with Manan. So, like, it's a plant, but I can't use it yet. Maybe I'll go do that. Damn right. 60-year-old Renfail playing Starfield. As long as I can still hold a controller. I'm losing personal chat time, everybody. I talk about how I have chronic tendonitis and I've, just my tendons are messed up. I am losing mobility in my left pinky. It's been getting progressively worse. I pretty much have to do all of my writing these days with dictation software because I just can't type. Even just like if I have a day where I produce like the other day I did like 14 YouTube videos and I wasn't paying attention and I was just typing away and like doing all the descriptions and everything else. And by the end of the day, I couldn't use my left hand. Like I lose all mobility and every even when I take a nap, like when I wake up from a nap and I haven't moved my finger in a little bit, this whole thing just completely locks up and it hurts so bad. Like so it's like if I could still hold a controller by the time I'm 60, yes. But it might be to the point where Tim is relying on voice commands only. Just hook me up to the VR, man. Just give me an IV drip and a still suit to recycle my waste, and I will be fully virtual. I'll be happy with it. All right, well, no one's yelled at me for breakfast yet, so I think I'm good to start this quest. I'm going to go take a bio, and I'll be right back, everybody. So cat people are going to get a kick out of this. Earlier, when I went to the bathroom, Smeagol stole my chair. This time it was Leia. Like, literally, she was under the desk on the container, and I get up, and she's like, "Oh, Daddy's going to steal this chair." Come here, Mama. She's all grumpy. She's like, "No, I don't want to move. Go over there. Go sleep with your brother." They're like, "But Daddy, your chair's all warm where your butt was." It's like, well, yeah, that's my chair. All right, speak to Min Insha on Manan. You know what? Let's use our speeder bike today. Somebody was complaining the other day that I never use my speeder bike, so... Where do I need to go to talk to this person, actually? Well, I don't even see this person anywhere. Map filters... Dear Joey says I have 3 dogs and a cat. Excuse me, I have 3 cats. I read that wrong. 3 cats and 1 dog that thinks she's a cat. We have 7 rescue cats. So 5 of them are in here right now, but I think Mary's under the bed. So if I turn this around, this is our homestead office here. I've got, there's Leia washing herself. I've got Sam back there in the corner. And on the chair back there is, in Christina's chair, is Luke and Smeagol. And then Mary is under the bed. So we have Luke and Leia, and then Frodo, Sam, Mary, Pippin, and Smeagol. So outside are still, Frodo's outside, Pippin's outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just Pippin and Frodo are outside. Hang on, my brother just sent me a message. Let's see here what he said. Rodeo stuff. They've been at the rodeo last couple of days with the kids. My little niece keeps winning a bunch of awards for like bull riding and stuff. She started off doing mutton busting and now she's riding. She's only like 5 years old. It's ridiculous. Well, it was less rescuing, Doctor, and more like Dr. Joey. It was more when we moved in. When we bought this place, we moved in last March. Mama, Dora, showed up. And she brought Luke and Leia with her. They were feral, like 2-month-old feral kittens. And so we rescued them because they were kind of mangy and thought we were only getting 2. And then it turns out she was pregnant with 5 more kittens. And so we had to, where we live in the state of Tabasco. Our homestead is in Tabasco, Mexico, and the town, the little pueblo that we live in, there's no animal shelters down here. There's no rescue place. There's just people just throw animals out. Like literally, the person who lives across the road from us, next to the field, like they moved out like 2 months after we got here. They were just renters. And they just abandoned their 3 dogs. Like they just left their dogs. Like they were just like, fuck it, we're out, and they just left their dogs. And it's like people just don't treat animals like pets down here. And so there's like Dora, who's the mom cat. She was just a street cat that no one had taken care of, and she was just wandering around full of fleas and so we took her in and got her spayed after the babies. Of course, they wouldn't let us do a they wouldn't spay her. The vets, we went to the 2 vets in this town. Neither one of the vets would spay her because she was pregnant with 5 kittens. So we just had to wait it out. And then it's like she had 5 kittens. We tried to give them away. We went to the vet clinics and like we took a bunch of photos, and like literally one of the vet clinics shared the photos of the kittens, and it was like everyone's like one of the photo got like 350 likes on Facebook, and not a single person wanted to adopt a kitten because no one here wants animals other than dogs. So it was like, well, I guess we have. At that point was when I gave them names. So that's when we decided that we were going to have 7 kittens instead of 5. So yes, that was an unexpected, unexpected bonus, I guess, of when we moved to the homestead. It was like, oh, I guess we're getting a bunch of cats now. All right, Flashpoint vendor. What's this? Manan research data. Ooh, that's an interesting looking vibro sword. Alright, so somewhere in here is the NPC that I need to talk to, but I don't know where. Yeah, I think it's I think rescue should be the only way to go for people. But it's like, you know, there's so many especially in the United States, I think, and Canada, where they actually have animal shelters. You know, there's so many people in those so many cats and everything in those animal shelters. It's like transporter, Doomabah, flashpoint, depths of Manon. I already did this flashpoint with Mujin. Where the hell is this NPC? Speak to Min Ishka. I don't see anywhere else that I can go on this planet. It's a lore item. I'm gonna have to go look this up, figure out what's going on with this, because usually, you know, you have an icon pointing you towards the NPC, and I do not. I'm genuinely confused. There was nowhere else to go, right? Yeah, that was it. Did they go to the wrong planet? No. Uncertain cooperation. Let's look this up. Min Ishka. Aha! Someone else has the same question on the Star Wars forums. Let's find it. Aha! Quest says to speak to Min Ishka, so I travel there. There's no indicator on the map. Can't find the name. And the person simply says because you're on Manan, not the invasion zone of Manan. Open up the galaxy, click on Manan. You'll see 2 locations you can travel to. Aha! I did not notice that. Galaxy map. Manan. I didn't even pay attention to that. Invasion zone. There we go. I didn't pay attention to that at all. I just was like talking and clicked. Anyway, I think rescue should be the only way people do it too if they want an animal. And the other thing that really saddens me is because on TikTok I always see like these rescue shelters that have TikTok accounts, and like you hear all these horror stories of people who like, or these animals who like, you know, somebody will adopt them and then 2 months later they take them back. Somebody will, and then they'll get adopted again and somebody brings them back and they'll get, and it's like they go through 3 or 4 different owners, you know, and the poor animal is like constantly changing homes and feeling abandoned and everything else. It's just like I feel so sorry for, you know, and I think the worst part about the pandemic, as an example, was way too many people got a pandemic puppy, you know, because they were bored and they were in lockdown and like I'm gonna get a puppy or I'm gonna get a cat, and then like the reality sets in of like, oh shit, this animal needs vaccinations, this animal needs to be spayed and neutered, this animal costs a lot to maintain, and you know there's surgeries and you know other things that can crop up, and it's like having a child. Like if you accept an animal in your life, you are accepting the responsibility of taking care of that animal, and they're not cheap. Like even where we live, it's the vet is fucking expensive. Like if you have to go to the vet for things, you know, it could be expensive. So it's like, yeah, I think that yeah. But I wish more people would rescue instead of like, you know, they're like, I want a puppy, and they'll go get a brand new puppy, and it's like there's 20 puppies that have been abandoned down at the shelter that you could get that need homes, and they're loving, amazing animals. And if you don't, there's a chance that they'll be euthanized, you know. And I don't think maybe a lot of people don't even know that, you know.
So, udetetetu, lulu mojoju lul. Ubarazat udblat, ubeze uwe basa sued araba uzda.
Kihos otmar eje dobals domino vot es hot han iot.
Oh, if you don't like it, get off world.
Uwata male zubu vuzu jemur dul lunu. Fuzahar fahar la duda. Ulkulta mete judir fil pusuna jormulu o galeg.
Copy that. Okay.
Atenger kellet wieselni az.
Excuse me. Happy to be here. What can I do to help?
Talbaj buez. Wanda u satatant multalu.
Estavo lab meg mindig uge. Oze desazos. Homaleban. Voltesak fek ut azo negre. Akon ivolomar. Az igaz gato volta kapi. Tane es hazigazdak. Akot vene atenger razon. Kivulgar staskag sivkonk igot.
Actions speak louder than words. All right, let's get to it.
Ulkulta mete judir fil pusuna jormulu o galeg.
So I'm assuming at one point in time this was like the end game, like the black hole area in Corellia, and earning faction and doing dailies and
Quando
stuff.
vous êtes nebzepsit unquetzo luzutu otsulu metau. Tatnuzu paagulu stat urebjun alevemfema quat persu.
Atenger feilenes as edges. Folio semisem. Ugen is it key.
Should put up a fight. Leave it to me.
Res es volta atitos betegs.
Undus muterelu lun fanunu fusha. Zakazag urgelu qual kunkas urtumu nula uma.
Kozu lonka kiknik mindaga.
Just had a WhatsApp message from my niece. What's up? Alright, recover supplies. That sounds easy enough. You cannot mount here. Ooh, it's raining. Imagine that. What do you mean I can't mount here? I'm outside. Lame. Manan mission board. So can I grab things from here that I can do on out and about? Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm assuming all of these are going to be out. I wonder if they're going to be the same area where I'm going to be running. There's a lot of quests here. Oh, hang on. My niece is sending me messages. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta go tell Chris that our niece is coming over. So the joke here is that Chris never checks her cell phone. So literally, that's why my niece is sending me a bunch of text messages on WhatsApp, because Chris is not checking her phone, and she leaves it on silent mode. All right, let's see. I wonder if these dailies are worth taking, because I don't know if they're in the same area. I'm just gonna grab everything. Oh, this is pretty impressive looking. Alright. Oh wow, I'm gonna take like a speeder boat? Fuck yeah.
Greetings.
The only sad thing is it's probably only gonna show me, it's probably gonna be like a fade to black, and then I'm gonna arrive, it's probably not gonna show me like speeding across the water.
Be safe out there.
Yep, see, it does the fade to black. Boo! Alright, well. Alright, well if my niece is on the way over, I will probably need to wrap up when she gets here, but she's probably 30, 45 minutes out. So. Alright, so we have multiple quests we can do here. The big one is going to be over there. And I don't know how difficult these mobs are, so I'm not going to turn on... I'm going to have my Kira companion on DPS mode. Let's double check a few things here. I need to actually check. Alright, there's definitely things.
Minäkin yritetnes teitä hojehatal alasonak olavan. Enseji esiji kingin atlas.
Enough!
Oh yeah, this will be easy. I don't have to worry about having her heal load or anything. Ooh, I got flashpoint shit. Cool. Alright, supplies. Let's go north. We've got a quests update thingy over here. I'm gonna fight that guy, aren't I? Get on it, Kira. Got a little close on that one. So much supplies there. Oh, I should have grabbed these since they're right here and open to be grabbed. There's another supplies thing I'm gathering. I'm not sure which quest that is. That is daily. Oh, there's respawn. Okay, that's cool.
Ulkul da mete Julia fel personajul mulu o galeg. Just uma ormulu mentu brasutu gorara. Jonulu ganda la modu o dada just akun.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna go down yet because I can go up in here. Let's see if I can get up in here without, I may have to train a little bit. And I can't tell if there's a, totally is a pathway there. Am I gonna get that boss if I attack these?
And stay down.
Would love to avoid that boss. Alright, there's the clicky over there. Ooh, something smells good. Chris is cooking. Brekkie fest. Oh shit, who did I get hit by? Alright, next up is that elevator. I can beat the respawn. Go like the wind! Refining at sub-level 1. I love the fact that I could joke with my niece about how Chris never checks her phone. Like, the whole family sends me messages all the time because Chris never checks her phone. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Alright. I'm gonna bio before we keep going. I'll be right back. shall return. Dude, yeah, I'm in the same boat, man, Bubbaloni. Like, Chris never checks her phone. Like, or she has it on, she just leaves it on silent mode. And so it's constantly just like literally her niece will be like, I need help with homework, or it'll be her sister saying, hey, we're coming to town, you know, and it's like she never answers. And next thing I know, my phone starts blowing up. It's quite amusing. All right, I have so many quests tracked here. Let's untrack all these quests real quick. Will it still show them on the map? It will not, so I need to figure out which one is in here. I don't think there's anything else in here other than the one I'm on. Okay, we're good.
Voltesak vet ut azo negre. Akon ivolomar. Akot venea tengi razon. Kivulgar staskag siv konk igot.
I like that guy's blaster rifle.
You're done.
Alright. Have to be a little careful in here, it looks like. Mark the Republic's. Oh shit, okay, hold up. There's one. Is there more in this area? There must be. Oh, I wonder if they're scattered throughout, but it's just showing me the icon here on the map. Oh, nope, here they are. There's all three up here. Okay. Nothing else I need to do in here. Oops, ran the wrong way. Hey man, being easily amused is the best way to be. Life is much easier. I always like to tell people, simple minds are captivated by simple things. And some people think that's an insult. And I was like, no. No. I have a simple mind. This is why so many people, like, as an example, so many people were, like, up in arms about how the new Willow show, like, this, that, or the other. And I'm like, I loved it. Why? Because my mind is the mind of a 6-year-old child who's like laughing at everything and like, oh my god, this is so fucking awesome. Did you see that explosion? Did you see that cool animatronics? Did you see the jetpack? Did you see this, that, or the other? It's like, I don't, it's very rare that I get worked up over something. If I do, it's usually something that's related to like business or something that's affecting my income, or, you know, those are the things that I get a little worked up about, you know. Like, going through 2 years of lawyers over the game studio shit, like, that was upsetting. Like, that was difficult to deal with. But, like, a TV show, a video game, you know, get the fuck out of here. My wife not checking herself. Alright, I will say, hang on a second, though. I will say that I have occasionally, on rare occasions, my wife not checking her phone very often has there have been moments when it's been like, oh my god, would you just check your fucking phone, please?
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Oh, hang on, let's run away again. Did you guys see how that ship came up out of the water when I ran down there? Or maybe that's just the ocean. I thought it like rose up out of the water.
Reminder,
Never mind.
mechanized travel is for official business only.
I may have been a little overly excited about that little thing. But anyway, being easily amused is the best way to be, because the little things make you excited. And a lot of people don't find excitement or enjoyment in life anymore. I can't imagine what it's like to be a bitter old fucker. Or just a bitter young fucker. Just a bitter fucker in particular. Hating on everything. I like the Reddit warriors are the ones who really make me laugh, because it's like they just gotta. Blah! I'm angry on the internet. Blah!
Plurlegat prufa karuretar bem, dus rugagel tratutagdu. Galdejem, rutuleba araget aktar rotuzurma glumseze. Uju nunsab tutub, guzu aga, nuesca numska bala.
Barnacle scraping
Enses
duty.
unda metula, uwa yoxede.
You don't seem to have a lot of trust in our Selkath liaison.
Ubude waralu ful kuleg ukunet ugustama akukuzaudu.
Okay.
Musutueg non gushele sigru, u jure pensu sensta. Uju nunsab tutub, guzu aga, nuesca numska bala.
Yeah, I think every community has that. I remember. Sorry, I'm reading and trying to talk at the same time. Give me a second here.
Lu uju pulutunku muhaba ukunet mejeb bala. La zatu mun zu lujem pretenden untumakwen. Lu uju pulutunku muhaba ukunet mejeb bala.
I hadn't thought about it.
Uwata male subuju vuzu jemur dul lunu. Pruvata galgurs sukaratu ta zelsamek muzu rugel afna mul konfu ese musutueg non gushele sigu. Ezu grugutu brulu antu lu mudas bastu.
I think I might want to give it to them to report, to give it to him first. I remember, this has been a while ago, probably, it was 2000, probably 14 or 15. So I used to be pretty big in, this is when I was first getting my speaking career going, when I was first getting going in the travel circuit as a public speaker. I used to be a part of a lot of Facebook groups. This is back when Facebook groups were a big deal. And so we had these big groups of like travel writers and travel bloggers and all this other stuff. And I used to be in, probably 20, 30 groups, because that was marketing back then. That was, how you marketed your product and got to know people and networked and so on and so forth. And they were full of all these people who had opinions, right? Opinions. And people with opinions are dangerous, because people with opinions who are internet warriors will say the stupidest shit because their opinions. It's like, I'm gonna make a very broad statement. It's kind of like the whole vegan argument. Like, if someone is a vegan, don't worry about it. They'll tell you. Like, you'll know when someone's a vegan because they're gonna tell you. You'll know when someone's a Christian. They're gonna tell you. Like, that's how it was. It was like people who just wanna. They're, only it's. Everybody has opinions, but when I say it this way, what I mean is that people with opinions, like it's not even opinions, they have beliefs, and they want you to convert to their beliefs, and so they just rant about stupid shit. And there was a point around 2014, 2015 where I had a day where it was like my fourth or fifth event as a public speaker, and I had just done a keynote in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, for a bunch of hotel chains and restaurant chains. And so there was, like 75 hotel owners and business owners in attendance. I did the keynote. I did it all in Spanish. And then I got an invite to go do a big event that was coming to Cancun, where I was living at the time. And it was a big event for the travel industry that a lot of these people from the various groups were in attendance for. And I was a little controversial because I was publishing things like you had all of these people who were in these groups, right? And they were this is when influencers were trying to get started. This is the beginning of the influencer craze. So you had all these people that had Instagram accounts, right? Or Facebook accounts where they had, let's say, 50,000 followers on their page, right? But they didn't have a business. What they had was they had sold all their shit, and it'd be like couples or an individual. It was always like one guy in his early 30s, late 20s, or a couple in their late 20s, or late 30s, and they sold all their shit to travel the world full time, right? And they share pretty pictures on the internet, and bikini shots and all this other stuff of look at the cool food we're eating in this destination, and they're building a following, which is valuable, but they didn't have a business plan, and so many of them after 2 years would run out of money, and then have to like return to the whatever wherever they had been before, and they would have to go back to their job or whatever else, and they would always have some excuse as to why they had to return, and it was always because they ran out of money, but they would cover it with some sort of thing. Anyway, I'm in all these groups, and I had gotten a little controversial in these groups because I was actively out there preaching about the importance of having a resume and having a client list and working on referrals and making money, as opposed to just having a big profile that had lots of pretty pictures but no value to it. Because a lot of people were trying to say, well, I have 50,000 followers, I'm so important. And I'm like, no, you have no business because you're not making any money, you're traveling off of your savings. And when that savings runs out, you're not going to have anything. I only have, and at the time I had like 3,000 followers. I was like, I only have 3,000 followers, but I'm making X amount of dollars per month because I'm doing contracts for TripAdvisor, I'm doing contracts for Oyster, I'm doing contracts for this company over here, that company over here. I'm getting flown over here to do this by this company. I'm getting put up in hotels by this company. I'm doing work that's putting money into my bank account, and you're doing nothing but spending money out of your bank account. I only have 3,000 followers, you have 50,000 followers. The amount of followers you have on social media means jack fucking shit if you're not making money off of it. And so I had grown a little controversial for that. And I remember the day that I left all the Facebook groups, like 20, 30 groups, I left them all on a single day. Somebody started a petition to have me, and it didn't work because I knew the CEO and the owner of the convention, and he was an EverQuest fan, and he knew that I loved EverQuest and EverQuest 2, so he knew I was a gamer before I became a travel writer and a travel photographer and a public speaker. So I had a personal connection with the owner of the convention, so he invited me to speak at the Cancun conference for that convention. And somebody started a petition saying that I should be removed as a speaker, and they went to like 7 or 8 of the groups on Facebook and were like sharing this petition out about why I should be removed as a speaker for this conference because I was actively being a dick to like them and other people. And it's like, I don't even know you other than know that you're in the group. But they were one of those people who had like 50,000 followers and they felt triggered because I was saying that follower counts didn't mean anything because those people weren't making any money. Anyway, their petition failed. I did that conference. I went and did 5 more events with that particular conference before I retired from the industry at the end of 2017. But that day was the day I just left all of the groups on Facebook. I was like, fuck y'all, I'm out, because y'all are, as Andrew Tate would say, you're all a bunch of brokies. You're all a bunch of losers. But when it says I joined a D&D group on Facebook, and there was literally 2 camps: people who hate chainmail bikinis, people trying to talk about only that. Hey man, I'm all for chainmail bikinis. I understand that it's silly,
Akot
but
vene
I'm all
akemi
for it.
razon.
I'm a
Kivun
hot-blooded male.
skan siv konk igot. Atenger kellet vis estavo lab meg minil uge. Es ije jot letre ho.
It was. I'm gonna give him the cache of weapons.
Hoje ajateta domino. Uge ere tuk meditativ es?
I didn't convince her. I'm just giving. Yeah. Oh, I have multiple ways to answer this question. I don't answer to men.
Leneke norma lis ember.
What do you want in return for the weapons? Nothing. Okay, here I can say, I want to know the Selkath can pull their weight in this partnership. With these weapons, you have no excuse not to.
Ahirnev minde ment ki hoje. As uge freda leg job as ureg viko had mert aki sok. As
That's
igas
fair.
gato umpa volta kapi. Tane es hazi gazdak. Amondot mege maja tenger. Hosu
Of course
idon
not.
kera stulals elva lasto as volt ahatasa. Merega mosdu. Latlan felit gegob es elenga agiob.
I think my niece just
Ogene
showed up. I heard
kunk.
Chris yelling at me.
Toleras ege mas fonales.
I completely understand. I'm happy to help.
Visa atavale. Atenger failenes as edges. Folio semisem. Uge egisirkano. Sazgen lendutneke. Minegin retet neste ahoje. Amun kaja kostunk.
Some toys that will help me.
Estavo lab meg minil. Uge.
Oh, so I'm only going to be able to use them on
Oze
bananas.
dis minegin retet neste ahoje.
I'll take the grenades.
Nemvod kinta vila gito turko esvani az ezred. Volte sak fek ut at sakazemera.
All right, cool beans. I got another another house decoration thingy. All right, now I need to go talk to Min. Oops, she's right here actually.
Vitolak. Nuga lomba atenger failenes as edges.
Rugel afna mul konfu esez, quenu un peju ethum, quenet full puntat strestaj pajet.
Magas talas meg bis hato submeg. Esvani az ezred. Meg bis hato submeg. Nemvod kinta vila
All
gito
right, comm
turko.
systems. Okay, I can handle it.
Hosu idon kerastu as igas gato umpa as uge freda leg jo.
Tufu en tufu duru urga.
Copy that. All right, give me a second. I gotta go say hi to my niece. My fantasy series is Conan, says Babylonia. Try trolling the picture there's a Beastmaster. That was unfun and boring group. I like Conan a lot, but I like John Carter of Mars a little more than Conan, personally. I think Conan's great though. Liam and I were doing some sword and sorcery last year, or sword and sandal read-throughs. Him more than me, but I did read Robert Jordan's one of his Conan novels last year. Conan is such an amazing series. It really is. Especially if you're into the sword and sandal stuff. That's really good. Alright, I gotta head out, guys. My niece just showed up and breakfast is on the table, so I'm gonna go eat. Babylonia, good to see you. Dr. Joey, thanks for hanging out this morning. Who else was here? Liam, it's good to hang out. Thank you for being here. Anybody else I'm missing? Valis was here. Good to see you as well. Thanks, everybody. For those of you who might be watching later, Um, this upcoming week, we've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Obviously, today is Mary. Come here. Get down off the desk, Mama. You're gonna pull cables. In 2 hours, we have the Microsoft event with Starfire. So I'll be at my desk watching it. I don't know that I'm going to stream it, but I will be at my desk. Come on, you want to go outside? Cats are freaking out because they hear a stranger's voice outside. Our niece hasn't been here in a few weeks, so the cats are freaking out. I'll try to cover. I'll definitely record some videos this afternoon to put out about some of the stuff. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, next week we've just got more Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: The Republic, and Diablo 4 content coming next week. I need to finish watching Silo. Strange New Worlds is just around the corner from Star Trek. We are in June. The rest of June is probably just going to be lots of Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: Republic, and Diablo 4 content. Mixed with, new shows that I watch and everything else. And then I don't know about July and August yet in terms of what I'm going to be creating for the channel, above and beyond the games that I already play. I'm holding off on Rogue Trader because I want to wait until it gets out of beta. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably have some videos up later this afternoon with news stuff. So until then, stay safe. Have fun. Yeah, I'll probably be talking about Starfield later today as I nerd out. Oh yeah, for those of you who might not already have done so, might be new here. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, support with Super Chat, Super Thanks, memberships, and beyond. See you